Welcome back to the Ancient Ruins. Today we are playing Wroth, the latest game-founded crowdfunding game from Chip Theory Games. Art by Manny Tremblay. I think I'm getting his name right there. I'm not sure, but it is gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. Everything that you see here, just in case you want to go out and buy Wroth after watching us expertly play it and not get anything wrong, is in the base game. Except for the metal tokens, which are extra, but you don't need them. They are absolutely amazing. They feel divine, except for mine. I'm genuinely a little bit worried that you're going to break them.
Yeah.
But they are still fantastic, but you don't need them. And they're not in the base game, and the dice tray is also not in the base game, but the characters that we are playing are all from the base game, so you don't need the expansions. So if you do like what you've seen today and want to play the game with the same characters, just the base game will do that. We are not going to be doing a rules teach because this is a let's play where we just get together and play a game. However, we will be explaining what we're doing when we're doing it, so you know what's happening, but we won't be going through every little thing beforehand. We'll try and keep up to date with why we're doing things and be vocal about and explain that so you get an idea of how to play, but rest assured, not a rules teach. We have got the game set up. Now, the game is a area control style game, a bit like Risk, if Risk was turned up to 11. And we will be, this isn't in order, but we'll do it now just so I can explain things. We will be deploying our troops from the deployment zone. Feel free to do it as well at the same time. This is the deployment zone, and just for the sake of a brief understanding for everybody involved, this deployment zone, no matter where it is adjacent to most places on the map. So it is adjacent to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are all numbered, so when we are referencing numbers, it is a location on the map, but this is adjacent, so my people could go from this deployment zone to number 2, number 1, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 3. And yes, I could have done it in numerical order, but I didn't want to. So screw you guys.
Yeah, that sounded mad.
Yeah, it's fine. Before the game, or before the recording, should I say, we mixed up the 11 available chips, these little tiny chips here, which are absolutely adorable. Chip Theory Games, well known for using chips in all the games, should really make Cloudspire at this size, because I would buy it and all the expansions straight away. I love Cloudspire. It's just too big.
Again.
It's just too big. It's far too big. We have got all the points set up, so we'll give you a brief idea of what points are in each region, because it is different and it does change every time. It is randomly distributed, but don't worry, you don't need to remember. Matt's eager. He knows his job is to point. Yes. What were I saying? I don't know. Let's get to the pointing. In region 1, you get 1 point. In region 2, yes, Matt can count. You get 1 point for occupying with the most people. Region 3, you get 2 points. Region 4, you get 1 point. Region 5 is also 1 point. Region 6 is 2 points. Region 7 is 3 points. And finally, Region 8 is 1 point. Don't worry, you don't need to remember those. We won't, but we will be going through them as we are doing scoring, which again, we're letting Matt do, so
Good luck.
It could be anything.
Matt wins.
As part of the setup, we have removed all of the Cora, which is the currency of the game, and put it as far away from Alex as we possibly can. Because, well, if you saw Monopoly Dungeons and Dragons, you'll know why. If not, go watch it. The video's cast. We've also chosen our characters. So Matt is with me today, and he is playing
The Guild.
And he's already turned over his fate card. I haven't got round to explaining those. I will be playing the Uben with the business orc. And of course, we've got Alex with us as well, who is playing
Coda.
Bear people. The bear people whose nipple is on show. And I can't get over how his nipple is on show now that I know his nipple is on show.
It's huge as well.
It is such a big nip.
Burger
Why is it oblong? Like, it's just like, unnecessarily...
Maybe it's a piercing. Should we say it's a nipple piercing so I don't have to blur it out?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, it saves me some time.
Button on his jacket.
That's all it is. He's wearing a bodysuit with a button. So, after we selected our characters, we got 3 fate cards. Fates are either persistent or one-time use powers that are individual to each character. You get to choose them in secret and put them face down and not reveal them until you're instructed to do so as part of the rules.
Yes.
Yes, part of the rules. We will go in turn order and we will just reveal what we've chosen, what it does, and what it could potentially mean. Matthew, if you'd like to reveal.
For my power, the guild has a dagger for hire, which is a persistent power. Anytime you activate deploy, you may deploy or move 1 additional troop. So when you normally deploy, you move 2 of your pieces, men, onto your troops, onto your zone. Instead of moving 2, I get to move 3.
Which is kind of broken,
yes.
But every power is. As Uglan the business orc, I get the power of invasion of the horde. Mine is a one-time use. I don't have persistency with this. I get to use this one and done. So once per game, gather up to 10 horde and deploy them to any single region. Then flip the card to show that it has been used, and I can't do it in the first round. Now, the good thing about my power, which is a one-time use, which is kind of bad when you get an additional guy every time you do it, is I can gather them from anywhere. So I can take them from any region on the map, from a deployment zone, from a map, or even from my discard pile. Troops are finite unless you've got a power. I don't know whether there are any in the base game that do any different, but who knows. So if you get a unit defeated, it goes off your mat into the discard zone and never comes back. So if you run out of troops, that's it. You're out of troops. It's done. I'd be intrigued to actually see that happen, to be fair. But that's my power. I can take them from anywhere and put them in any single region.
There we go. So my power is advanced trapping. So it's a persistent power, and it allows my trappers, which are these die here, they have a point of 1 whenever they're deployed on the board. So I get an extra point each time we count up, and you may also activate trappers on their own turn as if an opposing troop had moved into this region, whereas ordinarily they would only activate if an opposing troop had moved into a region with 1 in there.
Like a trap.
I just realised how bad they are. Oh, God. Like, I knew they were bad. I've complained about them before. Not in a way that I think it's actually broken, though it might be.
But it's pretty broken.
It's pretty damn close to being actually broken. Because, right, not only do they do dumb things, we're not going to go through the dumb things that they do, but they do dumb things. We'll get to that. I hate it. Not only do they do dumb things, they cost 1 Cora each. Mm-hmm. Now, Cora is quite easy to come by. And they're worth 1 point.
Are they really?
Yes, they're worth 1 point. So now that they're worth 1 point...
And they have to be...
And they get attacked last. Which, again, we'll go over in more detail when they're actually... They're super dumb, and I'm going to kill Alex.
So the idea of a trap is that you can make your way around it. And you can't on these because he has that
they're a trap
crazy power.
It's super overpowered.
Yes.
Right, so we will go through and we'll try and do this on every turn and make sure we do it in order, even if we think we know what we're doing, because some people get overconfident and make mistakes. I'll admit that it's me, because I get excited like a giddy little kipper and I want to do everything at once. So, as always, when you're beginning any game for the first time, you start at step 3.
Absolutely.
Yes. Step 3.
And do you know what the weird thing is?
That happens quite a lot.
That's quite often is the case. So we are going to start at step 3, which is groundwork. Now, in player order, and Matt is going to be player 1, mainly just because he's already got the player 1 token in front of him, and no one was bothered enough to move it. In player order, we are going to deploy 2 troops to the DZ, which is the deployment zone, but we've already done that, and I'm not really sure why we have to do that in turn order. Maybe there's a thing that changes that at some point, but for now, doesn't really matter. We get to roll our all-seeing die. So, Again, we do it in turn order. Not sure why, but there are various different things on the all-seeing die that are different to the normal die that give us additional powers that can be used under certain circumstances. And I got a Cora.
Same for me.
Which is kind of poo.
Well,
It could be worse.
it could be worse.
Now, the one that Alex has got is called Strike, I believe. And if we do get any of the rules wrong, please write it in a stamped address envelope and send it to somebody who cares. Because
Wow.
it's a heat wave. I'm very hot. We're going to get rules wrong. It's fine. So the Strike can attack any region and any opposing unit on the map. On the first go, it's highly unlikely there's going to be anyone else to use it. And if he doesn't use it by the time he's used both of his action die, he doesn't get to use it full stop. It's as simple as that. Then we each get a Cora.
Yes. And look at me with just the one Cora.
Just the one Cora. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And then we do move on to the phase 4, which is the draft phase. So player 1 in this instance is going to be Matthew the Traitor. He's going to roll all the die. He is then going to have a look at them and get very excited. And he's going to select a die. He's then going to pass the die straight to Alex, who's going to look at them, be a little bit less excited, who's going to choose a die, and then he's going to pass them to me, who's going to look at them.
George is going to go, oh.
And I'm going to cry inside.
Yes.
So I'm going to take that, which is utterly pointless, but it's all utterly pointless. So, yes, there's not much I can do, and that's okay.
Yes.
Ooh, I do wonder what I will pick.
It's either an attack, or attack. Now,
I'll pick an attack.
in a 3-player game, you use 7 die, you take 2 each, and there is 1 left over. In certain instances, as we go through the game, there is going to be a loser, someone who is worse than everybody else and needs to feel sorry for themselves, and they get an extra die. Notice I didn't point at anyone at that
Someone
point.
who is losing, not a loser.
Someone who is a loser.
losing.
If you are in last place, you're a loser.
You are just losing.
You're a loser. And you would get an extra die as a bit of a catch-up mechanic, but because we are all in tied last, first, and the middle at the same time,
Sure.
we're all losers. None of us get the die. That being said,
So, for my first move, I might as well use both of those dice. So I'm going to use my all-seeing die and get a Cora.
yes,
And then I'm going to use my deploy. When I do use my deploy, I have the option to put in 3 into my zone, my deploy zone, or I can move 3 into a region. I only have 2, so I'm going to move those 2 into that region.
what a lovely idea.
Yes.
It's lovely. What a lovely movement. Yes.
Lovely movement. So I'm going to do a sort of similar thing, but I'm only going to deploy 2 troops to my drop zone. Deploy zone, even.
Deploy zone. I do like the idea of the drop zone because one of the things that it does get quite confusing, especially for new players, is why this is adjacent to this and why this is adjacent to that. Because all the deployment zone is adjacent to all numbers except for 7 or 8, which are in the middle, which are the King of the Hill bit.
Surrounded by different regions.
Yeah. And I like the idea that they're here because they're the ones that you've deployed in like a Fortnite style ship.
Yeah.
So they're just pootling over, or more mechanically, in a boat. But it doesn't specifically mean that they are here. Right, so after that mumbling down away, I'm going to play my all-seeing die, which gives me a Cora. Thank you. What a lovely guy you are. Thank you very much. And then I'm going to spend a Cora. So one of the powers of the Ooglan is you get to spend 1 Cora to be a parasite, which means that I'm a little sneaky brainworm. And I've been sneaking around in his troops, and all of a sudden I burst forth. Hi, friends.
That's not fun.
This is,
fun.
I spend my kill die.
No. No.
No.
And I kill Matthew's basic troop. All of a sudden, Now, the really amusing and annoying thing is that his die would only allow him to move troops into a space that he occupies. Now, Matt is super annoyed now because he thinks that I've just stolen 2 points and a Cora. Is it 2 points? 1 point and a Cora from him. However, Alex... Well, technically it's Matt first.
It is Matt.
Would you like to do anything?
What would you like to do, Matthew?
I don't know anymore.
I don't know.
Probably nothing. If I bought any of these, they still go into the deploy zone, don't they?
They do, unless they say...
they don't say anything to say about that.
So some of the elite dice can be deployed to certain other regions. However, in Matt's case, for the guild, they go to the deployment zone, and that's it, basically.
Cool. I shall do nothing. That was not fun. I did not enjoy that.
But, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Alex?
He wants the mass exodus.
Oh, he's going mass exodus. That's such a... I'm genuinely happy about that.
Exodus. What Exodus allows you to do is to basically sacrifice 2 die, either an action die or your all-seeing die. Doesn't matter which way. And it allows you to move your troops from one place to any other adjacent region. And it doesn't matter about the number of troops. So I'm going to move 2 troops there, 2 troops there. However, it is not the end of my go. I'm going to spend a Cora.
Oh, God, it begins.
To get a Trapper.
Oh, it begins.
And that Trapper is going to go in there.
I hate trappers.
And it allows me to steal the Cora. You choose which faction is affected.
Which one are you going to choose? No.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well. To be fair, you've already painted a target on your back by choosing... Have you noticed when we play Chip Theory
That
games?
needs to go into...
Games, he chooses the most broken faction.
Yes, every time.
The
birds in
Banned
Cloud's
from
Way.
the birds.
So he's painting a target on his face. But that being said, that is the end of the first round because we've all used all of our actions. So we move on to the next step, which is the victory point. So we would go through in every order, starting from 1. We're going to do it like this. We're going to do it properly because later on it might actually be useful. So in region 1, there's nobody, so nobody gets any points. In region 2, Alex has not only control or occupancy, control, he's got dominion, so he's dominating that place, so he gets the 1 point for the token, and then he gets an additional point for domination in that area. Now, it is only ever 1 additional point, irregardless of what it says on the token. It's just 1 additional point for domination. Alex then gets 2 points for region 3 and an additional point for domination there. And then region 4, Matt is going to point to, thank you, is nobody there. Region 5 is myself, so I get a single point. Matt's now happy because he realises he gets an extra die for being the biggest loser.
Yes.
6, 7,
fast and
8.
loose with the term happy.
Not so much with the term loser. 6, 7, and 8, there are nobody in those areas, so no points are scored. After that, we do move on to maintenance. So for maintenance, all we would do is pass the first player token on to the next player.
Do we?
No.
No, then cool. On to the next player.
Don't worry, we're going to go through it in order. Don't you worry. Next up is spoils. So for spoils, what happens again in order is if there is a reward on any of the tokens. Now there's only rewards in areas 2 and 5. So they're the only ones that we will ever need to check. The other tokens in the box do change it up a little bit, but for this game, only 2 and 5 have any spoils. We will do it in order. So Alex gets to maneuver, which allows him to move 2 of his basic troops from his mat to an area he occupies, and I get a Cora. Now, on to number 3, which is groundwork. Groundwork is where we place 2 of our basic troops into our deployment zone. We each get a Cora. Thank you.
Thank you.
I suppose you can have it. And we do something else I've forgotten. Oh, we roll our all-seeing die. So there we go, and I've got, oh wow!
More Cora.
A Cora!
Ooh.
You're going to need it when he steals them all.
Just before...
we've got your point as well, an additional point for having
point.
his one person out.
Yes.
They're all worth a point. Peace in our time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Peace in our time.
Yeah.
You'll learn what peace in our time means. It's bullshit. Right, then we've gathered all the die back together. Alex being player number 1 is going to roll them all, and we're going to go through the draft to it again.
Ooh.
I mean, yes, please, thank you. So Alex and myself have both taken maneuver.
Yes. So it allows
What's
us
the
to
other one called then?
deploy.
Deploy.
You've both taken a deploy, haven't you? They're deploys, not manoeuvres.
We've taken the ones that does the thing that we think they do.
We've got the ones with the 2 people.
Yes, potentially deploy. Where's the rule book?
Maybe.
Who knows? It's not a rules teach.
You can either move or deploy.
Yeah, it's one of the two. Oh, he's gone for Cora.
Gone for Cora.
Gone for
Well,
Cora.
since I was unceremoniously kicked out of all the region, I can't do anything else.
That's mine.
I know, right?
And you get both of those.
Oh, brilliant.
One of those is super useful. What you on about?
Which one?
Oh, none of his is super useful.
Can you tell me which one is super useful?
You
Because
get
he's
2
got-
Cora.
Yeah, the one that I picked first of all.
And then you can mass exodus your 2 people.
Yes.
Potentially.
You
Three.
could.
Which?
It's gonna be more than
Where's the
3
3?
people.
Where's the 3?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, he's going to spend some Cora.
Gonna spend some
He's going to spend some Cora. Alex,
worry about it.
the thief. It is you.
So, the first thing I'm going to do is buy a trapper with 1 Cora.
I honestly think they're so broken.
bad. Are we sure he's not just doing it wrong?
I genuinely feel like there's something wrong with these.
Which allows me to steal a Cora.
Because I don't think he should know what power he's getting until it's revealed.
From a Matthew.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
If Alex is playing Coda massively wrong, leave 1,000 comments below.
When you find out that Alex is playing massively wrong.
If we find out Alex is playing massively wrong, I'm going to put a troll face on his face now. We won't fight about that for a week.
I'm then going to deploy my 2 troops, and I will go to Region 6, and I will spend a Cora to deploy a trapper, which allows me to drop in 2 more troops into that region.
The fact that he knows what they are doesn't sit right with me. Doesn't sit right.
That is the end of my go.
Well, I don't know why I'm giving you that. I need a Cora. Thank you very much. And then I am going to spend 3 Cora. And I'm going to kill Alex 3 times. With my parasite ability, by the way. So, with the parasite ability, when you kill, you can reveal that one of your enemy's basic troops has a worm in the brain and they explode and become one of your troops. So I did that 3 times in a row, and all of a sudden, I'm over here going, hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. And then what I will do is I will spend my attack die, and I will do a dink. Okay, so the only way that I think I can beat you, because these are bullshit, they're super bullshit, is to not worry about these ever. They're going to stay on the board forever.
He's got so many points just in those 2 regions because of the dice and because he dominates in them.
I know.
It's crazy.
I know. Why do you think I've gone in there swinging?
Yes. So, for my turn...
I'm going to do something useful.
I'm going to do absolutely nothing, mate, to be quite honest with you. I'm going to use my dice to get 2 Cora, which gives me 4 Cora. And then I'm going to spend all 4 Cora to deploy those because they cost one. No, those because they cost one each.
I wondered where we were going with that.
And then that one because it's 2, so that's all 4 Cora. And now I have these on the board.
Lovely.
And that's my turn.
I wonder what he's going to do on his
I
next
know,
turn.
right?
It's going to be such a surprise.
Am I going to attack someone in my region or my adjacent region, or am I going to expand in a region I am in?
It's going to be such a shock. And Alex is going to... Let me just... Oh, I can feel it coming
I'm
through.
going to spend a Cora.
To get a trapper.
To get a trapper.
Which he already knows what it is.
Which is
That's
going
the
to do
bit.
2 damage.
Do you know what I mean? I don't think that's the way these work. But
And then
I'm going to stop complaining.
I'm going to use my all-seeing die to do another damage before I use my final action die to deploy troops there.
You know what I mean, though?
Crazy.
I'm going to stop complaining about it. But
That needs to
I
go
think
to the bank.
I think it's being played not quite right.
You.
Me. Well, he's kind of beansed me a little bit.
I know what I'd do.
What?
You want to tell you? Not backseat driving?
I'm going to move into Region 7.
That's exactly what I was going to
That's
do.
That's all I can do.
Move
I'm
into
just going to
7.
go there just so I can get some points.
Get 4 points.
There's nothing else that I can do, so that's what I'm doing.
That's exactly what I would have done.
Yeah.
But don't listen to me. I got wiped off the board.
What?
Can you get wiped back onto the board and start doing something about this nonsense, please?
I'll try, mate.
Because all of a sudden he's got 7 points waiting for him.
Yep.
11.
It's a lot more than that.
He's got 11 points waiting
Yes.
for him. No.
No. So, I'm going to mass Exodus. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to pop those here and there and there. Yes.
So you did nothing against him.
What did you want me to do? Mass Exodus means I can move into regions I cannot attack once I'm there.
But you would have been in charge of that region. And you would have cut his points out from under him. But it's too late, it has been done. Alas, it has been done. Okay, so victory points. This is going to be a short video. This is going to be an incredibly short video.
No, it's not. Have faith.
Have faith.
Okay, in Region 1, Matt gets 2 points.
Yeah.
In Region 2, Alex gets 2 points. In Region 3, Alex gets 3 points. In Region 4, Matt gets 2 points. In Region 5, Matt gets 2 points. In Region 6, Alex gets 3 points. In Region 7, George gets 4 points. And in Region 8, no one gets any points. Then Alex gets an additional 4 points for having his bullshit troops on the map. And Matt, you get an additional 3 points.
Yes.
And there we go. Okay, so we have done points. Maintenance, we pass the die, and that is basically all that happens in maintenance. It's a bit weird, but it's done. And then spoils happen. So you get to maneuver.
And I will deploy 2 troops to Region 6.
And then, Matt, you get a Cora.
Lovely.
And then we all get to deploy 2 of our units. And we each get another Cora.
Thank you.
There you go. And then I get all the die.
There you go.
And we roll our all-seeing die. And for the God knows how many times in a row, I've got a Cora.
You've got a Cora.
I've got
Times
a
2
Cora.
again.
I could do with something useful.
Well, you're going to get an extra dice.
I am going to get an extra dice. I don't know whether it's going to be of any use, but I'm definitely going to get an extra dice. There we go. I've taken a maneuver or deploy, the one that where you can move 2 units.
Thank you. A Cora.
I am going to get another maneuver because I need to do some things. I need to do lots of many things.
Yes.
Lots and lots and lots of many, many things. And then I get this cheeky chappy just here, and my brain has gone into I'm a genius mode.
Yeah?
Yes.
You've got this.
Oh, yes.
You're going to have to fend him off, mate.
No.
Feasting our time.
The unfortunate thing is, even though I haven't got a genius idea, I don't have enough time left in the game to do it because Alex is so far ahead. Basically, we've got 2 turns left and the game is over. I don't think I can do anything about that for a few more turns.
No, you can. You've got this. I know exactly what you can do.
I've got an idea, but it just doesn't work. Genuinely, just doesn't work. But it is me to go first. So what I am going to do is mass Exodus.
Nice.
Yes. So I'm going to mass Exodus. Yes. I'm going to move all my people just to there. And then, just for the giggles, I guess, I will spend 1 Cora, because just to stop Alex from stealing it from me, to Parasite to kill one of his guys, and I'll just change that as well. And unfortunately, that is all I can do. I've got a maneuver, and I've got a Cora left.
So I'm going to spend 1 Cora to pop that here. I am then going to use both dice, because times 2 and a deploy. And with my deploy, I get to move 3 instead of 2 into here. And then, because I'm doing it again, I'm going to move these 3.
Hi, friend.
Into
Peace in our time?
into
Question
there.
mark.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, I can't get to him in any other way than going through there.
That's okay.
So
okay.
Either I stay here and do nothing, or I can get into a place
That's okay.
beneficial.
I just wanted to double check it was still peace in our time.
Absolutely.
Because I am the baby loser. So everyone can you don't need to worry about me. Because, well, what can I do?
I'm going to spend a Cora
What a fucking surprise!
and deploy that in there, which does 2 damage on those. And then, still being my go, what I will do is I will do more damage. So I will use my all-seeing die, and my damage to do 2 more damage. So I will remove.
Now, the elite units do go back to the mat. However, the basic troops just go into your discard zone, and you can never get them back unless your character happens to have some type of wacky power that brings them back from the dead when no one's expecting it.
Yes.
Who would have anything like that?
So what I'm going to do is do the invasion of the fucking horde. I'm going to put my 4 dead troops into this space. I'm going to get 6 more troops. I'm going to put them into this space. That's probably overkill. That's a bit... Just going to get round him. He's not safe. There we go.
He's fine.
He's fine.
You can't do anything until the other ones are gone.
Darn, I wish I had thought about this before. I'm going to mass Exodus. So, at this point, I now have maybe 12 troops on the map. I'm not sure. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. So, I only need 4 to go in here to take over that one. That's okay. There is 5 in here. 6 in here, sorry. So, it would be good if I left 6 behind in that one. So, that would stop anyone from getting the points rather than me getting the points. And then I could move all 5 of those into here, so that stopped you getting those points as well, basically curtailing it. Because, yes, I don't think you get your troop points unless you're scoring points. So it kind of curtails everything. Right. But do I want to do that?
Look at Matt over there by himself.
Who's very near me on the board.
Who's just getting points out there.
What, all the way down here?
Yeah.
Very near me on the board.
Oh yeah, with that one and that one.
Are we still doing peace in our time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
You've got
Cool.
12 people on the board, mate. We're definitely doing peace in our time.
Cool. It's just that I can see that you've got a murder there. Murders are fun. Right, there we go. That is what I am going to do. That is my turn. That's the entirety of my turn. Now, I already predict what Alex is going to do. Next, he's going to get a chorus and spend a chorus to put a trapper on the board.
It's my turn.
But it is Matt to go first, but I can already predict what Alex is going to do.
So I'm going to spend a Cora so it's not stolen. And I'm going to put that in my DZ zone. And then with my attack dice, I am going to attack Alex. Now, I have 2 of these. What these are is when a guild attacks a region that has a Chryson, that's what they're called, it deals damage equal to the number of Chryson in play. So I do 2 damage.
You do 2 damage.
And that is to your guys.
Alex.
I'm going to get a Cora, please. I'm going to spend that Cora.
There was no need for that.
Which allows me to put that trapper in there, which that trapper allows me to deploy 2 troops straight into there.
We got this. It's mad we both have to team up to equal what he's doing.
I know. And this is why I said I wasn't going to complain about it anymore. But there is something not quite right about that specific power. Because it's just the fact that he's going to get 6 points for being there and end the game. So it is what it is. We can't do anything about it. But that is the end of that round, so we will go through it. So, victory points in Region 1, Matt gets 2 points. In Region 2, no one gets any points because I cock-blocked that one hard. In Region 3, I get 2 points. Yay me! In Region 4, Matt gets 2 points. In Region 5, Matt gets 2 points. In Region 6, Alex gets 2 points. In Region 7, I get 4 points, and then Region 8, no one gets any points, and then Alex gets an additional 4 points for his bullshit troops.
But definitely not complaining about it.
Definitely not complaining about how specifically that one is a little bit broken. If you didn't know what the dice was going to do, I wouldn't complain about it as much. But the fact is just, and then I'm definitely just going to do 2 is like, no. And then we go on to maintenance, which I think it's a weird thing that maintenance is literally pass that along. Seems a bit daft. Spoils, we put, we go around and see who's got anything. It's only Matt. Matt gets a Cora. And then we go on to groundwork. So we deploy our troops to our DZ. We each get a Cora. And we roll our all-seeing die. Finally.
He got a Cora again.
It's okay. He's got none of those bullshit dice left, but he has won the game unless we do something about it. Cool. So it is a shame. All the dice go back to you.
It is a shame that Alex wins the game.
It's a shame that we have to team up against him.
Don't even have the bank this time.
No, you've just got a broken character.
Ooh.
These will be banned just like the birds in Cloudspire.
They will be rule checked, and if it turns out that is the way they're specifically meant to be played, they will be banned.
Yes. I will have to take that one.
Thank you.
Oh, look, it's Cora. What can I do?
What can I do? Why can I do?
Cora.
You still get an extra dice though, George.
I do get an extra dice of uselessness. All the dice of uselessness. So I've got all the Cora. Yay, Cora.
Yeah, and seen your dice yet.
I haven't been able to get them out.
None of them have been out.
I'm trying. I'm trying so hard. Right, Matt, it is you to go first.
So, I'm going to spend 2 Cora.
Yes.
And I'm going to
Because these would be really good because
get
2 points. I just can't
that out. And then I'm going to... I just don't know. I absolutely don't know. Just complete paralysis on what I want to do. Yeah, so I'm going to move... That makes sense. Maybe makes sense. Who knows if it makes sense?
We'll hopefully find out.
Next time
On
so
Dragon Ball Z.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move my guys, and I'm gonna take these 3, and I'm gonna pop them here. No, here.
Okay.
Yes.
Curious. Alex.
I'm going to use my all-seeing die, which allows me to get a Cora.
Yours.
I can have a Cora, please. I'm then going to buy a Grizzled, as they cost 2 Cora.
What did the Grizzled do?
Grizzled, before a Grizzled moves into a region, attack that region for 1 damage. When Corda attacks a region that has a Grizzled, deal an extra damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Mass Exodus. And move everything into here. And do 1 damage. There. That is my go.
Okay.
Okay.
I am going to use my AA, and I have 2 Cora. And I will spend 2 Cora to get a Nameless and put it just there. Thank you. It's gone. We've lost it.
So that Grizzly, if I attack it in that region, I take damage.
No, he does extra damage.
When I do
When
damage,
you
I
attack.
do an extra damage.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. So I will get a Cora for my all-seeing die, and then I shall attack. I should have put it all in that region. Anyway, I knew I should have put it in that region as well, because I put it there and then I moved out. So I'm going to attack Alex, and because it's Chryson, I'm going to... he's going to take 2 damage. So that takes those 2 off. Okay. There you go. That's my attack and Cora, and I'm done.
And just because it's me left, I'm going to do a Mass Exodus just so I can move these in there as well. I don't know whether it's going to be helpful now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2,
No,
3,
he's
4,
got
5,
more.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, so I've got 8, he's got 9. So he may have won this one. It's very, very likely he has. So we will go round and do the points. So in region order, Matt, you get 2. Alex, you get... Is it Alex in
No,
there?
it's
2, 3, 4,
equal.
5.
It's 'cause-
Equal.
Yeah.
Equal. No one gets it in there. I get 2 for region 3. Matt gets 2 for region 4. Matt gets 2 for region 5. Alex gets 2 for region 6. I get 4 for region 7. And no one gets any for region 8. And then Alex gets an additional 4 points, ending the game.
Plus my 2 for my Grizzled.
Oh, so he gets an additional 6
6
points,
points.
ending the game. Now, that is the end of the game. There has been...
Matt does get points for his.
I think
He does have points.
I'm
out
not
on the
going to
board.
get 9.
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know how many he got. That
It
was all.
doesn't matter. That is Wroth. That has been a weirdly very, very quick game of Wroth. But yes, if you have enjoyed the video, please do like, comment and subscribe. And as always, we'll see you next time. Bye for now.